Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're going to play Mega Man 2 as part of the Mega Man Legacy Collection. So put on your PJs and prepare for some cliches. Now, I did try, getting rid of that start at the bottom. If you press the options, the start button, it'll just take you to the screen. I want to show the text. And I know that's really distracting. I can't do anything about it. I tried doing something about it. It won't let me do anything about it. There's no options to turn that off or anything. So, but anyways, it's just saying that after Wily's first defeat, he went out and created his own Robot Masters this time, because the 6 from the first game were actually created by Dr. Light, and Dr. Wily reprogrammed them to work for him. But these are his own Robot Masters in order to specifically defeat Mega Man, because Mega Man is standing in his way of world domination. There's 2 difficulty modes with Mega Man 2. Normal, which is like an easy mode, and difficult, which is like a normal mode. We're going to play difficult. Now, a lot of people will go to Metal Man first, because Metal Man has one of the best and most broken weapons of the entire game. I'm not going to do that, however, because I like showing off some of the different weapons in Mega Man 2. I'm sure anyone who's played this game has gone to Metal Man and Metal Bladed everything. So we're going to go to Quick Man first. That can't be a mistake, right? Well, you can see right away that there's a mistake, because there's a 1-up at the start we can't get. So the problem with going to Quick Man first, or going to Quick Man anytime, is these little laser things here. They are instant death. And that was just the first volley. Hey, we got a 1-up anyways. And an easy E. As this is the game where E-Tanks were introduced, you can have up to 4 of them at a time. If you get a game over, you end up losing all your E-Tanks. Kind of really annoying. And really detrimental when you get to the Wily stages. So we're going to try to not do that. There's an invisible hop there. Well, I mean, it's not invisible. You see it after the lights get turned back on, but you can't see it when you're right there. And we have... This is the dangerous round of quick lasers. Ooh, that was close. A way you can get through here is with Flashman's weapon. It will stop those quick lasers from spawning. That's kind of the intention, but Flashman's weapon is also kind of Quick Man's weakness. These guys are also a nuisance. It's sometimes tricky to get the jumping down on the Sniper Joe volleys. Ooh, I need that health. Oh, that took a second hit right away. I call shenanigans on that. I should have still had invincibility frames. Alright, well, another problem with going to Quick Man first is Quick Man himself. You've got this jagged room, which I do appreciate some of these, because it makes battles a little bit more interesting. But as you can see, Quick Man is just like bouncing and jumping and running all over the dang place. It's really difficult to get attacks in on him. Although, in difficult mode, all that really happens between that and normal mode is you'll take less damage from some things, and enemies and bosses specifically will take more damage. That's really the only difference. So as you can see, even on difficult mode, Quick Man is taking 2 points of damage from the Buster. You can see there's kind of a way to avoid most of it. It mainly becomes a war of attrition and damage race, if you will. So, I've decided, even though I did this last time we played Mega Man 2 on the channel, I'm not quite going to go Metal Bladeless, but I am going to go to Metal Man last. That's just because Metal Blade is a super powerful, super great weapon. But I think there's a lot of other great weapons in Mega Man 2, for instance, Airman's weapon. So we'll go get that. And the Quick Boomerang, which if you go to Metal Man first and then just Metal Blade through every other stage, you don't really get to experience the other weapons. And, you know, I've played Mega Man 2 that way. I've played through this game like a million times. I'm sure you've done the same thing too, but I want to find different uses for some of the weapons, and I think there's some really cool and creative uses for some of the weapons in the game. So I want to show off some of those things. The quick boomerangs, as you can tell, I love the little arc on them, because sometimes, even if you miss an enemy or it slightly goes over an enemy, it can come back and still hit them. It can also help you hit enemies that might be just like a slight step underneath you. And as you can see, it has a ton of weapon energy, just like Metal Blade. Got some cloud platforms to ride on. Just be careful here. Now this one will end up going through. It could potentially push you off there, so be mindful of that. These bird things, the eggs are actually immune to the quick boomerang, oddly enough. But the birds themselves can be taken out pretty well with them. Like this enemy here. If we were just shooting with the normal Mega Buster from that angle will just go over top of them and you won't be able to hit them. But the quick boomerang, being able to circle back there, can actually hit those. That's very nice. We have these tiki heads that are really annoying and obnoxious. This becomes just a little bit of a waiting game. Now we have my biggest fan. And he's already gone. He was starstruck. Now, this section is probably the most deadly of the stage because you have the clouds obstructing your view from when those birds are coming down, and then the birds are coming down. You got that one-tile platform there. Be very careful because those birds can knock you back. And then you got another big fan there. And that's not how you want to handle that. I should actually switch back to the Mega Buster to deal with him. I'll do that this time. I didn't say this was going to be a deathless run. This is just me sitting down, playing these games casually, and enjoying them, because I've always enjoyed Mega Man games. I always find myself coming back to them. I still have fun. And that's what it's about. Hey, guys up there are ruining my fun. I'll let you live. We have to make a quick exit here. Alright, so let's try this. Now, Mega Buster doesn't tear through the birds as well as the quick boomerangs do, but it could let me shoot the egg, which is what I'm trying to do, is shoot the egg so I can jump safely across. Yeah, like that. And sometimes the bird's aim is kind of terrible and will send the eggs down the holes, and we just kind of scrolled that guy off the screen. That can happen in the older Mega Man games. Or most of the Mega Man games, for that matter. I thought the birds were done coming, and then they came. Airman's stage is probably one of the more difficult ones in this game of the 8 Robot Master stages. Now, Airman himself can be a little bit tricky. You want to try and get small hops to get your shots through. Just get as many through as you can, and then here, the wind will push you as his tornadoes go, so just be prepared to jump over there and just fill him full of Mega Buster shots. And he can actually go down pretty easily with the Mega Buster. Otherwise, his weakness is the leaf shield you get from Woodman. It can be kind of hard to hit him with it because the tornadoes will reflect the leaf shield if you try to throw it at him from a distance. So you'd have to wait for him to hop over to your side, and then you could hit him with that. But anyways, we get item 2. You gonna tell us what item 2 is? No, of course you're not. Because just telling me I got item 2 doesn't tell me much. But it's a utility thing. It will help us with some mobility. And there's a password for those of you who want to play along at home. And with that, I'll be back in a flash.